2025 has been a challenging year for job seekers, both freshers and experienced professionals. Why is that? Many companies themselves are not entirely sure what kind of candidates they are looking for. This is a huge problem because it leads to vague job description and confusion in their ATS, that is, applicant tracking system. So, what does that mean for job seekers? You often end up applying for hundreds of roles just to land one single interview. And to increase your chances, you need to tailor your resume to each job every single time. In this video, I'm going to show you how. We are going to build a chat-based assistant that help you write tailored resumes based on job descriptions. The assistant will ask you relevant questions and together you will co-write a personalized resume. Now, let's dive in and build it step by step. So the first step would be we have to have the prompt. And this is the prompt that I'll be using to create my AI assistant. And let's go through this step by step. You are a collaborative resume optimization assistant. You will analyze, criticize, and help rewrite resumes to align with a given job description. Your guidance must follow proven ATS strategies and recruiter expectations and professional tone standards. The user will approve all the final changes. We are going to have then the expert guidance through all the interactions that you have with the chatbot. It should follow these three methodologies. First one would be avoiding common mistakes that most people do when creating their resumes. They might use weak verbs. So do not use weak verbs like worked on, I helped, and I am responsible for. And then it should focus on accomplishment. What were you able to achieve by doing certain tasks? This should be what your resume should have. And when quantifying impact, it should try to do a KPI or measurement driven cells. It should not be forced. Ensure clean single column formatting because this is important for ATS check. No tables, graphics, or complex layout. And tailor the resume language to the job description. Check and flag typos, grammar issues, and vague phrasing. The second one will be apply what that works. We have to quantify results whenever possible. Use strong action verbs like analyzed, engineered, deployed, and visualized. Include a project section that shows tool usage. Example Python's SQL Tableau and demonstrate business acumen and soft skills like communication, problem solving, and so on. Align also resume language to the job posting tone and terminologies. This is really important. I think this instruction is mentioned two times, but we can also remove it from here. And then third step would be ATS is called applicant tracking system, which most of the big companies have in their HR system. The main purpose of ATS is to reduce the number of job applications because a single job posting can attract thousands of resumes. And the main purpose of ATS is to reduce the number so that it is easy for them to find out the right people. How ATS work? It tries to match the keywords from the job posting to your resume, and if it finds more than certain percentage of keywords in both the sites, then it will allow you to pass the ATS system, and this is what make it ATS friendly. There is more to ATS, but just it's a small explanation. And in order to make your resume ATS friendly, you have to use standard sections so that it is easy for the ATS system to scan, and you have to also naturally embed job description keywords into bullets. And this is also really important because most of the job applicants, what they do is they try to forcefully embed these keywords into their resumes, whatever they see in the job description. The problem is the ATS will be equipped with AI and they can easily find out these forced feeding of keywords, and these resumes will be automatically rejected. That's why here I have mentioned naturally embed job description keywords into experience bullets. Avoid images, emojis, unusual fonts, and check marks. And recommended way is to save it as docs file. What would be your input? As a user, you have to provide your resume, what you have, and then a target job description. You can directly copy the link and also paste it into the chat. This is a workflow. This is a 5-step process. Step 1 would be ask the user to share their resume and job description. You can just copy paste your resume from Word document into the chat, or you can also upload the file. And similarly for job description, you can also copy paste the content or provide the link directly. Second step would be a full audit resume. The chatbot does a full audit, scans through the complete resume, and it will try to identify certain things like weak languages or if it's so generic, and then some suggestions, and then point out also ATS and formatting issues, highlight misalignment with job description. It will provide feedback. This helps you to identify what are the strength and weakness of your job profile. And now the next step, we are going to start co-writing the resume. Collaboratively use GPT LLM to rewrite each section with your approval. For each section, it starts with summary. For summary, it will provide 2 3 alternatives. Next skill set, it will provide 2 3 alternatives. And you can always choose from these alternatives. Once it is selected, it is automatically remembered by the assistant. Ask before replacing any original phrasing, and never rewrite full resume at once. It has to go step by step. Step 4 would be final review and polish, and it should conduct a final check like tone consistency throughout the resume, validate keyword density from job description, compare it, ensure the formatting is clean and ATS friendly, and then verify grammar and clarity. Step 5, it will offer you to export the final resume in docs format, and also provide markdown version so that you can copy paste it into Google Docs. And if there is any last minute issues or corrections, it will also check everything and remind the user to save it in the Word format. And here, some of the golden rules: do not break this, never rewrite without critique or approval. For every single section, user approval is needed if it wants to go to the next section. Never generate a whole resume in one go, never add fluff or hype language without user request, and never skip error checks or assume formatting is fine. And always explain why each change matters. I think this is really, really important. As a user, you have to understand if the bot is suggesting some changes, why it is suggesting some changes. This is basically how our prompt structure will look like. Now we'll take this prompt and provide it to the GPT model and check how the output looks like. Right now, we saw the prompt and all the instruction in it. And in this section, what we are going to do is we are going to build our bot. And let's jump in. First step, I would like to copy paste the complete prompt, what we just checked now. Absolutely, I'm ready to help, it says. And then it runs through step 1, which is you have to provide your input, that is your resume and also the job description. I have downloaded a demo resume that we will use, and then also a job description. I'll show you first the demo resume. This is the resume I have. It is basically well structured, but I see there is lot of excess words in it which can be reduced. And also, as I mentioned, even though the resume is good, it has to be optimized to the job description to be ATS friendly. That's what we are trying to do. First step, I will just go here and upload the resume. And second step is I have to find my job description. This is the job description. It's basically for junior data scientist in domain economics and banking. It's skill set Python and MATLAB. Let's see how our bot configures the resume to this particular job description. I'll copy paste my job description, press on enter. Thank you for providing both resume and target job description. Step 2 is full resume audit. And then here it provides the audit summary table. It has provided the section strength, what are the issues and what are the suggestions. So let's see some examples. Summary shows intent and passion, but it has weak verbs and it is using generic tone. And what we do is we rewrite with the result oriented languages. And experience, for example, it has strong project details, starts with weak verbs again, help and lacks action verb. Here we will rewrite with measurable outcome. This is the complete audit summary, but I think we are going to go step by step in every single section and try to make our resume better. It is also providing a detailed summary, and then finally it's asking, would you like to start with rewriting the summary section? Yes, I would like to start rewriting with the summary section. This is one word of caution. Sometimes you might get markdown and sometimes you might not. I particularly feel good using markdown because I can directly go here and also edit if I want to manually make some changes. But I think it's not needed for some of you. There are 3 options provided for summary. One is business focused and analytical tone. Second one is skill focused and tool heavy. And third one is soft skills and technical blend. I will just use option 3 as soft skills and technical blend. And last is ability to translate data into actionable insights for business stakeholders. I mean, this looks punchy. And now it goes to the next section. Let's move on to experience, which is internship. I think the owner of the resume doesn't have much experience and he has only internship as his experience. And this is the original content. As a summer intern, I helped auto classification of healthcare documents, prepared various BI dashboards, evaluation and analysis of insurance claims, and help business to decide in dynamic pricing. What does a rewritten bullet points look like? Automated classification of healthcare documents, prescriptions, doctor notes, and designed and developed BI dashboard in Tableau to visualize monthly insurance performance. And I think it's more professionally structured, I feel. I can approve this version, but it feels a bit long. What I'll do is reduce number of words in each line. I want to make it a bit more concise. It looks good. Automated classification of healthcare documents using Python Tesseract and Regex, reducing processing time from 50 to 2 minutes. Created Tableau dashboards to track monthly insurance performance. I'm casting trends for dynamic pricing using time series models in Excel. This looks good. I think we can go to the next section. Go to projects. And if the owner of this resume has two projects, one is Zomato restaurant app and another one is Infinity automotive data analysis app. It has strong technical skills, but it has to be modified a bit to use strong action verbs, bullet points, highlighting tools, methods, and business impacts, and also to include ATS keywords. The first one is the Zomato project. I think this is a summarized version. Let's see the original version. It's a bit big, why it is already summarized. And here's the rewritten format. Collected and cleaned restaurant data, templates cuisine trends in Ahmedabad, built interactive dashboards, and presented findings. If I as rewritten, and I like this version better because it is short and also it's easy to understand. Let's do a side-by-side analysis at the end once we have completely built our resume and check the validity of the inputs. I think this is fine. We can move to the next one. Now, GPT was behaving strange, or I would say it provided two response. It's good. Response one, let's have a side-by-side comparison. This is the original version. And goals, standardized formatting, group tools logically under ATS friendly labels, use parallel phrasing, include keywords for job post. It's categorized into what's good and what improvements has to be done. Both are same actually. Let me go with this one. The rewritten skills are the same on both sides. Programming and analysis, Python, R, SQL, Excel, VBA. And okay, main thing, it has summarized or grouped technical skills and soft skills into two different sections. I think the skill set remains more or less the same. I think we can go to the next one. Go to next. This is the final one. This is the original version. Certifications and awards, rewritten certification and awards, condensed and using strong language. IBM Professional Data Science Certification, IBM Professional Certificate in Data Science. Okay, one Best Student Award for exceptional work in classification of healthcare documents. Best Student Award for healthcare document classification using Python 2019, and contributed to Pandas open source. I think 3 PRs are basically pull requests in Git. Contributor to Panda open source libraries. It may make more sense because as a HR person, it might be, or even for ATS, it is difficult to understand what a PR means. Then fourth place, data analytics hackathon, short and simple. For education, I think this is the original and it's a bit formatted for ATS. Then other activities, this is the original and has created a column additional activities, member IEEE student chapter and DDIT coordinated university hackathons via business innovation committee. It's a bit more structured like member of business innovation committee and then help in arranging various hackathon and cultural events. This is better. And volunteered 20 hours for Habit of Humanity in summer 2017. Volunteered for Habitat for Humanity 20 plus hours summer 2017. Now we are going into the final section, generate the full docs version of the resume. share the complete resume in markdown format, and do the final grammar and formatting before export. Let's do the final check. Do the final check. I think everything looks good because everything has a green in it. Tone, consistency, grammar, action verbs, ATS friendly, keyword, bullet clarity and length, short skimmable bullets. I think this is for me very, very important, or I find it really interesting in my resume. Quantification and impact, highlighted results, yes. Section headers, yes. Consistency, yes. And contact info and links basis demo resume, so there was no clickable links and proper phone numbers or email. This is something mentioned in the warning. So placeholder email and phone, you have to fill it. It's mentioning the final reminder, you have to replace the dummy email and phone number. Consider adding LinkedIn profile. These are some suggestions. And save your resume in docs format before uploading to any job portal. Ensure best ATS parsing. Yes, let's see. It is provided as a downloadable docs. Let's check the final resume. Here I have my final resume. Summary, it looks a bit more clean now, and the education section is now down. I think it looks good, but before I close this session, I think I would like to do a side-by-side comparison. As you can see, summary, passionate about data analytics, and here aspiring data analyst. It's a bit long, but overall, the wordings here, it's far more better. Like known for collaborative teamwork, curiosity, and ability to translate data into actionable insight for business stakeholders. That's strong words. Education is moved down, and skills, it has classified it into technical and soft skills. Here, I think the soft skills, excellent verbal and written communication, presentation, and storytelling skills. Communication, presentation, storytelling, and agile collaboration. Short and simple. Experience, as you can see, there is a lot of wordings here to explain some things, and here it's far more better. Automated classification of healthcare documents using Python, Tesseract, and regex. And related things are also mentioned. Academic projects, Metro Restaurant data analysis, and Infinity Automotive data analysis. Both the projects have been mentioned, but the number of wordings are reduced, but it is still clear and concise. Comparing it side by side, you can also see, for example, in Infinity Automotive data analysis, based on Pune service provider, blah, 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 our industrial visit, the company offered their data set. I mean, this story is not needed in general. It is reduced to ingested CSV data from service and parts records into MySQL database with custom schema. These two lines are combined into one and used SQL to perform various analyses such as sales growth in service and parts. Executed SQL queries to analyze sales growth, SLAs, and process inefficiencies. And used Power BI to plot various trends, visualize trends using Power BI for service performance and customer behavior. I think it looks better. The education was here on top. It's better structured now. And certification and awards, other activities. So certification and awards was here. So move down and then additional activities, because for any recruiter or any ATS, it's really, really important that the experience is at the top and skills. These are the important sections that any recruiter will look for, because these are the relevant and recent skills they need. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it helps the YouTube algorithm to push my videos to other users. And see you all in the next video.